Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Robuilt. I'm your host, Rob. We're looking at our newest tiny house here, the Porta tiny house. Really great because it's all in one. It's an actual house itself, and then it's also a bathroom. I don't actually want to touch it because it's got probably COVID on it. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Robuilt. I'm your host, Rob, and this is
Levi Kelly. I'm Levi Kelly.
That's right, Levi Kelly. I know, I trolled you on purpose. We just did a collab a couple minutes away at my Casita Conejo, and now we're over here at Casa Mariposa for no particular reason, really. Why are we here?
Just checking it out.
To come to chat, yeah. So I wanted to get a quick Q&A with Levi here because he's a very interesting fella. Big fan here. So why don't we just start with the softball question? Can you tell me about your deepest, darkest childhood memory? No. Yeah. Let's start with something not polarizing. Biden or Trump? So where have you been in the last month, just travel-wise?
In the past month, I've been to Texas. I was in Tulum, Mexico, just over a month ago, and right now I'm in Joshua Tree, California. I'm from Ohio, though.
Great. And so are you flying back to Ohio this week?
Yeah, I'll be flying at the end of this week. I'll be back in Ohio.
This window's gonna kill us. Maybe, where should we go? Oh yeah, let's hop inside. We're in the middle of our house of Casa Mariposa right now, so there's a lot of garbage over there. This is real life though, I'm not gonna edit it out. Okay, so you're currently renovating a house at the moment. Mm-hmm. Was that something that came from touring Airbnbs and wanting to do it, or why did you jump into the rehab market?
Kind of. My wife and I are really interested in just homes and all that genre, so we had an opportunity to buy a really, really cheap home right next to where we live. So we decided to take the opportunity and take the money we have and renovate it and hopefully sell it and make some money.
So who's got the ultimate veto power between you and your wife?
I don't know, probably my wife. She shoots down a lot of ideas I want.
Oh, come on. That's not true.
Okay, so now just flipping our attention to this little backdrop here. Is this something that you would do, or is this a little edgy for you?
This is probably, since we're trying to resell it, we're trying to keep it as plain and simple so people hopefully will see the vision and do whatever they want. So whites, blacks, wood.
Are you set on selling it, or would you ever turn it into an Airbnb, or what's the market like out there?
Probably not an Airbnb because nobody really travels out there for anything. I've looked on Airbnbs in Southern Ohio, specifically Hillsboro, which is nothing. Don't even look it up. But there's nothing really there, so we'll probably just try to resell it for that quick buck and then maybe build an Airbnb somewhere.
So tell me about your favorite Airbnb, give me your top three if you could pick three that you've stayed at in the last year. We'll leave out Casita Conejo because obviously that's number one. So let's go from 2 to 4. What are your favorite Airbnbs that you've stayed at?
Okay, my favorite is probably, there's one here in Joshua Tree that's really nice. It was a stargazing cabin. Bedroom was open so you could see the stars. I did a container home in Southern Ohio. That one was really cool. A couple tree houses out in Texas, Southern Texas. Those are all up on my channel, by the way.
Yeah, I'm really relieved to see you using your hands because I don't ever know what to do and you're very animated. But now I feel like I have to keep it tame by keeping my arms crossed here. This is so great. I mean, considering that this is actually like smoke or whatever, and you were saying it was hazy earlier, this view is, I feel more epic. It's nice when it's clear, but I feel like I'm in Blade Runner 2049.
It looks very cinematic.
I feel like I'm when you started your YouTube channel, you didn't start off as a tiny house guy, right?
No.
What were you doing originally? It kind of seemed like you were I'll let you answer.
What was it, man? In the beginning, I had the mindset of, I'm just going to post whatever I want and hoping one will hit off. So I kind of just did anything. It involved minimalist videos or just random videos like that. So I did 2 a week, and then I did a couple tiny home videos, and then one really hit off. Whenever that one hit off, it has a couple million views now. And then ever since then, I've been more engaged into the tiny home, more so unique Airbnb experience, and I'll do tours of those from all around.
So do you think that one day, obviously you're working on your rehab now, but have you considered kind of foraying or transitioning into building tiny homes or unique stays or anything like that? What do you what do you see yourself do? What's your 5-year plan? Get
Yeah, my 5-year plan is definitely I want an Airbnb of my own. I want it to be on all the magazines, Airbnb magazine, the one that everybody shares on Instagram. So my mindset behind it will be to make it as most photogenic as possible. Because some Airbnbs look really cool, but they're just in a weird spot to where you can't get that one photo that really kills it. So I'm gonna really focus on that kind of, but also make it a good experience for people. 5-year, I don't know. I want a couple Airbnbs. I want to continue doing my YouTube channel and maybe a cool show. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Kids?
No, not 5 years, probably not kids.
We'll see. We'll see. How many Airbnbs would you say you've stayed at so far?
I stayed in over 70 in under a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You stayed at a lot of Airbnbs, so are there any things in an Airbnb that you're always like, wow, that was a good touch?
Yeah, sometimes whenever the hosts leave in a piece, like they maybe have a handwritten note for you, or they leave wine or fresh baked goods or whatever from their local bakery. Those are always a super cool touch because you know that it's for you and not the other guests that are staying there.
I didn't leave wine or baked goods for. I'm sorry.
For
That's
that.
still your favorite though, right?
What?
Tiny house.
It's my
Okay,
favorite.
I've got it on record. Yeah, that's nice. So, is there anything that what's something that Airbnbs often miss the mark on that you're like, I wish they had this?
Definitely, you always need a hair dryer because I don't pack mine. You gotta have it. Some of them don't.
Do you use a hairdryer?
I do.
Is that how you get the coif going?
That's how you get it fluff.
We gotta
but
talk shop after this.
I'm losing my hair, so it's looking less.
No,
great,
man,
but-
you look good. It's a good bit of hair. And the forehead is great. I've been losing mine for years now.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
But I'm working on it.
The stress of YouTube, man.
It really gets to us. This is peek behind the curtain. Hey, over here, look at me. I am the captain now. Come on. Where do you rate this bathroom size, tiny house wise?
Oh.
Scale of 1 to 10.
For tiny house specifically, like an 8 or 9. This is really large. I've been in a tiny house smaller than this whole bathroom, I feel like, so it definitely kicks it off.
I feel like you're really hitting your groove in here. Like you feel at home here.
I do feel at home in the bathroom, in the shower with another dude.
Yeah, as it should be. Have you ever stayed at an Airbnb with bidets?
We just did last night or 2 nights ago.
I was like, do I have a bidet in my bathroom? I almost put a bidet in my bathroom.
I've never used one. I'm kind of afraid to use one.
No, they're great. I went to
Really?
Japan. You guys ever want to expand your regions? Japan, they're all bidets there. I bought one. I spent $300 when we got back from Japan.
Really?
A nice bidet. So now I have warm water,
Do you have to-
circulate.
You have to aim it?
We do have questions about the bidets.
Because the bidet I was at, you could control where it shoots, and I was afraid it was going to shoot something I didn't want it to shoot.
So yes, so my bidet has a remote control that sticks on the wall, and then you can aim the nozzle, and then it also like fans your butt so that you can dry it. And then
That's
it also
awesome.
has a massager in the toilet seat itself.
Oh, that's what ours had a massage button too. I'm like, how do you massage on the toilet?
Yeah, so the one in Japan, you actually push the massage button, and then a person comes in and gives you like a back massage. It's awesome.
Are you serious?
No.
I was like, wow.
No, yeah, it just vibrates your bum.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Round or elongated toilets? He has an opinion on that.
Okay.
I do have an opinion.
Round or elongated toilets?
Elongated toilet. I feel like why is there even an option for a mini toilet or a large toilet?
That's true. Have you ever been to an elementary school? Because one time I went into the bathroom thinking I was gonna. One time my wife had me over to her school, and I asked if I could use the restroom, and it was a toilet for ants.
A toilet for ants.
How tall are you?
How tall do you think I am?
5'9"?
I am 5'9", 5'10".
Nice. I'm 5'8". I'm 7.5", but that's not ever an option on charts. So 5'8", can we round up?
We're painfully average.
Oh yeah. What makes a good host?
What
Levi?
makes a good host, I would say, very quick replies, because sometimes I come in situations where it's like an issue and I need a quick reply. That's always nice, and it's super friendly. I like it when they send emojis because that makes me feel like I can send emojis to them.
You stayed on my glam site.
Yep.
And I remember in your video you said it's a little different than other stuff that you've done. So was that your first kind of roughing it stay, or have you done that a lot?
That was definitely my first roughing it stay, so it was really unique, I thought.
Yeah. What did you think of the bathroom situation compared to other places?
I actually didn't even think about the bathrooms beforehand, and when I got there, it like all made sense to me. I was like, oh my, these are outside. But I was like, man, of course you signed up for the experience.
Yeah.
This is why you're booking these ones, so I think it just adds to the experience of staying in that specific Airbnb. So
Yeah, most people get a kick out of it though. Like
It's
some
pretty
people,
funny.
some people don't look at photos, and so they don't know. They may not
Yeah.
prep, or they don't like in all caps on my listing. It says like in all capital, like read every single word before booking.
Yeah.
And many people don't, and so they get there and they're like,
I have to poop in a bucket?
Have you on your channel showed your worst guest experience yet?
say that again.
Have you on your channel?
Sorry, Ryan. Try one more time. The thing is, I did hear what you said, and I didn't process.
So I'm curious for you, what is your worst guest experience on Airbnb? I'm sure a lot of people have nightmare stories. So entertain us.
All right, Ryan. Yeah, well, one time I was hosting in my studio downstairs, and the girl that I was hosting called Airbnb and said there was someone in her closet. Yeah,
An
and so-
actual person?
Yeah, so basically she called Airbnb and she's like, there's someone breathing in the closet. Airbnb called me and there's like, hey, there's someone in your house. And I had sent my wife to go check in on it because the girl had like ran out basically. And then Airbnb was like, hey, there's someone in your closet. And I was like, I gotta go. And I called my wife like, get out of the studio right now. And she's like, no, there's no one in the closet. So basically what happened is homegirl was a little intoxicated and scared herself. And then at the end of the night, she called us at like midnight. She's like, I'm so sorry. Other than that, it's all a bunch of small stuff.
Yeah.
And so because I've seen it all, it's not really a big deal anymore. Like
Yeah.
it happens in the middle of lunch or in the dinner, or like when I'm holding my baby or whatever. So luckily I've got two other partners that can pick up the slack on the messaging. So if you're doing Airbnb hosting, if you've got a co-host, you're usually able to solve most things with the text.
I agree. I'm sure you've also had a lot of good experiences too.
Mostly good experiences, like 99%. And like, if you go down all my reviews, they really are heartwarming. Like I read them sometimes and I'm like, man, that was like 5 paragraphs, and they like really wrote like all of it.
They tried.
Yeah. All right, so that was a quick Q&A with Levi Kelly. Hope you learned a little something about him. Hope you learned a little something about me.
Yeah, I did.
Would you do this again? Would you come on the show again?
Yeah.
This show.
Your tiny houses are awesome. That's why I'm here.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for showing up. Appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the like button. I will link out to Levi Kelly's channel down below and somewhere up here. And don't forget to smash that sub, okay, pal?
Smash it.
Okay? Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode of Robuilt.